안녕하세요. 쌤입니다. 4월 6일 목요일부터 목요일까지 4일간에 걸친 뉴스 천천히 읽어보겠습니다. Number one, the UN Food and Agriculture Organization has reported that world food prices reached a 6-month high in March, warning of a further increases if the ongoing Middle East conflict continues to drive up energy costs. Number two, the historical drama film The King's Warden has climbed to third place in the country's box office rankings, surpassing 16 million tickets sold as of Sunday, and is expected to overtake Extreme Job for second place this week, while remaining the highest grossing Korean film ever by revenue. Number three, a recent study by scholars from Gyeongsang National University shows that couples with a high self-esteem are more likely to have a positive view of or look forward to parenthood. Number four, exercise snacking or performing brief, high-intensity physical tasks such as taking the stairs or sprinting for a bus can significantly reduce the risk of dementia by up to 63%, according to Chinese scientists. Number five, experts warn that aisle seats on airplanes, which are often preferred by passengers for their convenience, like for quick trips to the restroom, may actually carry the highest risk of a bacterial infection. 자, Tuesday 가볼까요? Number one. Korea's economy is expected to grow 1.9% this year, supported by robust semiconductor demand and increased government spending, while inflation is projected to exceed the 2% mark, according to the Asian Plus 3 Macroeconomic Research Office. Number two, the country's managed fiscal deficit reached more than 104 trillion won in 2025, marking the second consecutive year the shortfall has exceeded the 100 trillion won threshold, according to the Ministry of Economy and Finance. Number three, the cabinet has approved a bill designated May 1st or Labor Day as an official public holiday, allowing all workers to take the day off starting this year. Number four, the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and the OPEC Plus Alliance have decided to increase oil production by about 210,000 barrels per day starting in May, a move seen as largely symbolic since a blockade of the Strait of Hormuz prevents many members from physically exporting the extra crude. Number five, researchers have identified a network of neurons that triggers immune cells in the skin in response to stress, driving flare-ups of atopic dermatitis, a form of eczema affecting over 200 million people. Wednesday 가볼까요? Number one. Average gasoline prices in the capital surpassed 2,000 won per liter on Tuesday, reaching their highest level since mid-2022 as global supply disruptions drove fuel costs higher, according to the Korea National Oil Corporation's price information system. Number two, Artemis 2 astronauts have made history by traveling around the moon to a record distance of more than 406,000 kilometers from Earth, farther than any humans before and becoming the first to view parts of the moon's far side with the naked eye. Number 3. Taiwan's total fertility rate reached a record low of 0.69 last year, according to local media outlets, with projections indicating its population could halve by 2065, 5 years earlier than the previous estimate of 2070. Number 4. The UK government is considering charging international tourists to access permanent collections at national museums and galleries, which have been free to all visitors since 2021 as part of a plan to boost the arts funding. Number 5. Research suggests that racket sports like tennis and badminton are more strongly linked to increased life expectancy than activities such as cycling, swimming, or running. 자, 목요일 가겠습니다. Number 1. Korea recorded a record monthly current account surplus of more than $23 billion in February, extending its surplus streak to 34 consecutive months, the second longest since the 2000s, according to the provisional data from the central bank. Number 2. Average outpatient visits in Korea decreased slightly to nearly 18 per person in 2024, yet the frequency of clinical consultations remains approximately triple the average of other developed nations, according to the Health Insurance Review and Assessment Service. Number 3. IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva has warned that higher inflation and weaker growth ahead are inevitable for the global economy as a consequence of the Iran war, as the institution prepares to downgrade its economic forecasts. Number 4. A storied collection of 20th century Mexican art, including a trove of Frida Kahlo paintings, is slated for transfer to Spain in July, sparking outrage among Mexico's cultural elite, who contend the move violates national heritage regulations and deprives the public of a vital cultural treasure. Number 5. 1945 Domaine de la Romanée Conti wine, one of only about 600 ever produced and a coveted collectible among historic wine connoisseur, has shattered the record for the most expensive bottle ever sold at auction by fetching $812,500. 네. 여기 좀 어렵네요. 연습했는데도 어렵습니다. 네. 고유명사는 저도 좀 어려워요, 아직. 자, 최수진 선생님의 모닝 스페셜이었고요. 월요일부터 목요일까지만 읽었는데, 여기 보시면 다른 게스트 나오신 분들의 방송 다시 들을 수 있고, 방송 다시 듣고 이렇게 스크립트를 받으실 수 있어요. 첨부 파일 다운받으실 수도 있으니까 자세히 보시면서 여러분의 영어 공부에 도움 되시길 바라겠습니다. 감사합니다.